Hello Scorpio, welcome to your January 2026 reading. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Michelle, this is Gypsy Insights Tarot, and I want to thank each and every one of you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and your hypes. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. So Scorpio, let's get into the reading. The red shoes. Now the red shoes is all about what we obsess over. Something that could start as a desire, an attraction, something that we feel we want. And there's an obsessive quality to this card. We'll see where it goes for you guys. Scorpio, obsession. An obsession for something. It could be someone has that obsession for you, of course. This can be reversed energy, so if you're cross-watching, keep that in mind. It could be a Scorpio. Or for my Scorpios out there, this could be someone who's obsessed with you. And some of you are obsessed with someone. If you are, guys, let's see where this is going for you. Scorpio, pop down these cards. And let's see what we have going for you. Past, present, near future. Your advice or your best path to follow. What's happening around you, your hopes and fears, the possible outcome, what's hidden here, and the overall energy. So Scorpio, without further ado, let's get stuck into this reading. Yeah, the High Priestess in reverse. It's not a very deep obsession. Perhaps you don't know this person or they don't know you. But there is a high sexual attraction, of course, when the High Priestess is in reverse. And I also get an energy around this of a need to be cautious or careful. Your instincts may be off. Your intuition may not be serving you well at this time. Oftentimes when we meet someone that that seems to be into us and we're into them, we can see the red flags, even acknowledge them deep down somewhere in our subconscious. But on the surface, we make a conscious choice to do it anyway. It's the same old thing, you know. Everybody does something that they know they shouldn't do, but they do it anyway, right? Unless you've got amazing self-control, which some of you may, of course, and if that's you, then this is someone else's energy towards you. But if you're the person here that you know when you shouldn't be doing something, but self-control flies out the window in the face of an obsession, of an attraction, let's see where this is going. In the past, yeah, the Page of Swords, you even may have resisted this person in some capacity, Scorpio. It could be someone that you've kept at a distance physically, but you have been curious about. They've certainly been curious about you, thinking about each other, doing your research. They've been doing their research on you, that's for sure. And we have you here, you're coming up as the King of Cups. Now this can be male or female. My readings are not meant to be gender specific, so I feel that is your energy. I like that because there's a maturity there. So you may not be the one that's obsessed with this person. It could be the other way around. There's one person here more mature. There could be an age difference, of course. Could be someone here who's attracted to older individuals. Could be in the workplace, guys. We've got the Eight of Pentacles, so just be mindful of that. Be careful of people around you in the workplace that may have a little bit too much interest in you, if you know what I mean. Your best path to follow is the sun. Keep everything out in the open. Yes, I would say if anything's trying to draw you in here, Scorpio, that you know is toxic, could lead to bad things, it's not ultimately going to make you happy in the long run. That's for sure. So keep it carefree, keep it lighthearted with this person. There could be a minor flirtation going on between you and an individual. Around you is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I feel this is the person we're talking about. a little bit of a gold digger energy that I'm picking up with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. There could be someone, I get like a barnacle, someone that wants to cling on, or feels that you could be someone who could provide them with a particular lifestyle. Seems to be a lot about money here around this person. They may have an obsession. The reason how you'll know them is that they may be obsessed with labels, expensive things. They may be obsessed with having a certain look, the certain outfit, shoes even, because we do have the red shoes. They may even be wearing red, or they may even wear red shoes. Could be. Sometimes it's very literal, these cards. Hopes and fears, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I think that they're hoping to get a little bit of that money that you've been holding on tight to here, Scorpio. But you know what? I don't see you giving it freely. Four of Pentacles is someone who knows how to save, who knows that their money is something that you have saved hard for over a period of years. Looks like this person is someone who could be after your money. They could be quite young, guys. But sometimes, logic, reason goes out the window when we're faced with someone who is very attractive, that could be obsessed with you guys. So let's see, what is the outcome here? Two of Wands, it's ultimately going to be your choice. Some of you are going to choose to not be overly cautious here and go for this opportunity. You be careful, because I feel if you're not paying attention, if you're not being cautious enough, this could be somewhat problematic. So be careful. For some of you, this could be like a grass is greener situation. For those of you who are married or with someone, Scorpio. And what's hidden is the Knight of Wands. Yeah, this seems like it could be exciting, definitely. But what price excitement? Yeah. Some of you could be meeting this person when you're away from your regular home. You could be planning a holiday, or you could be planning a business trip somewhere where it's sunny, warm. I think that you're going to come into contact with this person. They either work with you, or they'll be working where you're at, and you'll know them by they seem to be quite obsessed with material things. This Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, very focused on the material. Let's see, I'm going to get some more cards for you guys. So let's get a message for Scorpio when it comes to, I feel it's a caution, this reading. For some of you that you'll know if it's you or if it's someone doing this to you. Whispers of the ocean. Yeah, be careful about gossip. You see this mermaid in this picture, and she's got these two mer dragons or sea dragons that come up, and they want to tell us something. So be careful of gossip, guys. You could be the subject of gossip if you get involved with this person, certainly. Now, when it comes to distractions, this person is quite distracting, especially if you're trying to work. But this news, there's a sense here of excitement. I don't know, some of you may like to be the subject of gossip. It won't be for all of you, of course, but there's titillation here, excitement. Yeah. I would say be careful, because if you're thinking that you can keep this under the radar or secretive, no, I feel like this conversation is going to grow. It's like a game of Chinese whispers. So be careful, because what you tell people could be spoken of again and again, and quite distorted as it goes on down the chain. Yeah. Yeah, be cautious, I would say. When people do gossip, it can be for many reasons. But when it's you that's being gossiped about, if you find something's been exaggerated or embroidered, it can be very embarrassing. For some of you, if this has already occurred, you could be being spoken of. For others of you, this is future energy, a caution. Usually when others whisper about other people, they have an agenda, guys. They have an agenda. I would say don't be distracted by someone who has some sort of agenda. This person. Let's get a couple more cards here, guys. For January 2026, message for Scorpio. Message for Scorpio. Yeah, there's a playfulness, a lightheartedness, innocence, wonder. If this is someone that's around you, keep it out in the open, keep it light. It could be a light flirtation. For some of you, you may be keeping it that way, but it could be gossiped of, exaggerated in some way, turned into something else. So be careful about that. Certainly. And one more card here. What do you need to let go of, or what do you need to surrender in this case for my Scorpios out there, Spirit? For January 2026, Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Rising. We have surrendered to complete healing. Yeah. And surrender resentments. And one more. And surrender to the wisdom of your body, and surrender to silence. Yeah, guys, if this is something that you know has distracted you, that you know you have been attracted to in the past or distracted by in the past, if you feel like the resentment that I'm feeling here, Scorpio, is a resentment of, I really want that, but I know I shouldn't. Try to let that go, because it feels like a poisonous energy, a toxic energy. You're being asked to focus on positive outcomes. So listen to the wisdom of your body about a person or a situation. If you're around someone who physically drains you or makes you feel uncomfortable, this person, be very cautious. On the flip side, if you're energized, if you're happy, move forward. You'll know which one's for you. And we have surrender to silence. There's quiet meditation here. There's contemplation. This is letting go and entering the stillness. So for some of you, you may have, in order to listen to the wisdom of your body, to get in touch with your instincts, with what's beneath the surface of this, I think that you have to find a quiet place free of distractions, because this person may be constantly in your face. You'll also know them because they may gossip a lot about other people as well. Yeah, I would say keep it lighthearted, keep it playful with this person. But I would also say I would hesitate to really get involved with someone like this, because I feel that they can be quite obsessive, guys, and you don't want to get involved with someone who could turn quite toxic. Yeah, there's an obsession here. What started out as playful, as pleasure, can quickly become an addiction or an unhealthy attachment in your life. So I would say take any steps that you can to free yourself from a sort of compulsion. If you have to, seek help, seek support in regaining or gaining control. And reassert yourself, take back your power, maintain sovereignty in your life when it comes to this person. Because I feel that it could quickly escalate or become out of control, especially when it comes to this gossip situation. So I'm going to leave it there for you, Scorpio. Wish you all the very best. If you would like a personal reading, of course, you can email me, and my links are down below. Love to read for you guys. Please be sure to leave me a comment down below. Click that like button, that share button, that hype button, and most of all, if you haven't already subscribed, I would love to have you. Trying to get my numbers up, so please help me out in that regard. Scorpio, I wish you all the very best with this. If this isn't your reading today, feel free to check out your other sign placements here on the channel for messages that may be there for you. Bye for now, Scorpio.